Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making cheese enchiladas, and the ingredients that we'll need are Mexican style cheese, mozzarella, salsa, black pepper, salt, canola non-stick cooking spray, oregano, onion powder, and of course we need our tortillas. We're using flour tortillas. Okay, and we need an oblong size baking dish. Okay, so let's begin, guys. We're going to start off with our spinach. We're going to have a 10-ounce bag of frozen spinach that's thawed out with the liquid squeezed out of it, so it's kind of dry looking. Okay, get all of the liquid out of there. And we're going to add our dry spices first. Alright, so we'll need 1 teaspoon of oregano. We'll add 1 teaspoon of oregano. Okay, and then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And we'll need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. See here. Don't want to add too much salt, just a 1/2 teaspoon. Okay? Then we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And I like to use the coarse ground black pepper. That's a 1/2 of a 1/2 there. Okay? There we go. And then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of our shredded mozzarella cheese. And oh my goodness. You know, there's another ingredient that we need. I didn't add in there. Ricotta cheese. Okay? I'm using a 1/2 of this. This is a 30 ounce. We only need 15 ounces of ricotta cheese. Okay, let's add that. Now we're going to just mix it all together. We're going to blend it all together very well. And this is going to be our cheese filling that's going to go inside of the flour tortillas. And once we get that mixed up very well, we'll place it inside of the flour shells. Okay? Now that's pretty good. We got it all blended well. Now, we'll spray our baking dish with the non-stick cooking spray. And we'll just prepare our shells one at a time. Okay? What can you see here? Oh, there we go. Now, we'll only spoon about a tablespoon of each inside of these shells because they're the small shells. Okay? We want to be able to fold each end like so. Let me see if you can see me here. That's better. Okay? Fold each end and roll them up just like that. And then place them into your casserole dish. Alright? And we'll just continue to do that until we have them all filled in. Okay, that's a little bit too much. I want to add too much. Alright? And we'll just fold each end over and then we'll roll it one time. And as you can see here, okay, just like that. And you can get about a dozen in this casserole dish, but they're small, so I can eat about 3 or 4 of them. Okay, then I'm going to put them in until we fill them up. And then after we we get it filled in the casserole dish, we'll put it in the oven. And as I always say, you want to set your oven at before you start, you know. And this temperature that we're going to set it on, we're going to set it at 400 degrees. So I have my oven on already while I'm preparing it. Okay. Now, and this is very simple to make. And it's a change of pace from your regular Mexican that you take out or, you know, go to the restaurant for, and you really know what's in the ingredients in this one here, because sometimes you have to be careful with what you eat, and or you may want to choose to be on a diet at a particular time, whatever the case may be. But this is it, guys. All right. Now, and you want to, once you put it in the oven, you want to bake it for 20 minutes. And you want to cover it with foil while you're baking it, so it can heat up thoroughly, and you don't want the cheese to brown too fast on it by the temperature being up so high, you know. So you keep it covered so it can heat thoroughly like that. And now I'm down to my last shell, guys. Oh well. Okay, so this is how we prepare it to put it into this casserole dish. Now our next step is we want to take our salsa. You can use any kind of salsa you like, but the basic salsa is good enough. Now, we just want to spoon enough salsa over the enchiladas just to cover it, okay? You don't want to drown it in it. Just cover it. Cover every area of your cheese enchiladas, okay? And generally, it may only take like 3/4 cups, depending on how many of them you're gonna make. If you're gonna make a dozen, I'll say a cup. If you're gonna make a half a dozen, I say a half a cup. Okay? Now, after we've covered the cheese enchilada with salsa, now we want to sprinkle our Mexican cheese on top. And this is our final step here. Just cover it all over with the Mexican cheese. So, alright. There we are. And now, you want to cover it with the aluminum foil. Our oven is hot and ready, set at 400 degrees. Ready to pop this baby in there. And after it's baked for 20 minutes, you can take it out. And oh my gosh, hot. Just a minute, guys. When you take it out of the oven, that oven is so hot. It should look like this. Here we have our cheese enchiladas. Bon appetit!